One of the best ways to build your business is through the information that you send out and the graphics you have, the way it looks, etc. One of the best ways you can do that is with a tool called Infographics. These have been used for a long time, but now the real good news, we can do it much easier than ever. And I'm going to cite 3 key programs that you can use. Number 1, Gemini. Number 2, ChatGPT. A third one, NotebookLM. These are 3 tools that do it. I've been working with them, and I'm just going to show you content creator to content creator how to use them. And even more than being a content creator, being a creative conductor. Like, you know, those conductors that conduct the orchestra and all that. They are the ones that know when to bring in this element, when to bring in that one, and that one over there. And we need a little bit more of the percussion here. We need a little bit more of the flutes on this particular side. I'm going to show you how to do that in this video, give you some examples, and give you some of the hardcore evidence of what you can do with these graphics to really boost business. It works a lot. Well, let me show you kind of where we're going and what we're going to do with this, so you can see exactly what we're talking about and how this works and can help you. First of all, we're going to take a look here at this one. This is a graphic that I had created, and I used ChatGPT on this. You see, so I use this, and it came out as 8 megabytes, which is good. And I like this way that it put it together. Notice what it did. I talk about being able to U-ize your content. Well, that's exactly what it says here. U-ize, the way I put it together, stand out from generic AI work slop. Interesting word that it came up with that I've used before and put it in there. And you see it's got these right here. And the whole idea of an infographic is you give them a little bit of information and people go, that sounds pretty good. I want to read the rest of that. This works beautifully for putting it into your video as an overhead, or in your blogging that you're doing, in your WordPress that you have. I've got a WordPress blog. It works beautifully there. It can work in LinkedIn. It can work on Facebook. It can work many different places. These infographics are going to be great for the kind of work that you need to do. When you need to put all that together, it comes in together in a really nice way. And you can see we've got this right here. It looks at very good, but I did it this way, and then I wanted to compress it down to the 542. I needed to do that because, hey, when we use these, our tool that we're using right now doesn't allow us to bring in something that's over 2 megabytes for a particular graphic. So I had to reduce it, but frankly, I don't see much of a difference. I'm not the world's greatest graphic guy at all. I use Canva, and I'm so glad they have Canva for folks like me that aren't graphics artists, but know how to use a template and then just change it. That's where we love that Canva. But look at this, what Canva did. I took the 8 megabyte that's on there and I put it in there, and it seems to me like that worked well. I went up to the next slide a little bit too soon. Look at this one here is 8 megabytes. Here's 542. Do you see much of a difference there? I don't. Now, people who are really good at it might, but the 542 kilobyte fit in there beautifully. And you see, it gave me just what I needed. So people look at this and they go, oh, I'm going to magnify the unique trust, experience, and care, be a creative conductor, that's what I was talking to you about there, and use AI as an amplifier and move your audience. Real simple. Oh, that sounds good. I want to go read more of this. And that's the whole point of this. People will see a little bit of it and they say, hey, I like what she's doing here. I like the way she's leading this. I want to read the rest of that. So an infographic is good, and people like those kinds of things. Look at some of the others that I put in here as well. They give you the ability to see. Now here's one that I did in NotebookLM. This is from a different video that I had, and actually this one was an email that I sent out. It worked out really well, and you'll see it took this right here, took some of the information and put it in there, and you can see down here at the bottom, I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit, it's done by NotebookLM. NotebookLM did this for me, and you see I also produced a clickable link. So you could go to terrybrock.com and it would take care of that for you when you're using this particular thing. So I like that feature. I think it's got some nice things. And this I thought was just beautiful, the way that it did it. And this was done with ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you how you can change that setting. There's a way to create graphics and create images, things like that. If you select that in ChatGPT, you can start getting graphics like this. I mean, let me zoom in on this here. Look at this. I had a quote here from Brene Brown. Clear is kind, Unclear is unkind. Very nice. So that is kind of the way that these graphics can work. And this is the secret. It can help you to start getting more information from people. They'll be interested in you. They want to lean into because when they see what's going on, they like it. And they think, I want to find out more of what's in this particular article or this blog or this Substack. All of these are places where we can use the infographics, and right now it's easier than ever to put them together. I think that they did a good job on this one. Now here's one I used with Grok. I thought Grok would be great to try it, and I did. Even though I put in there in the prompt, I'm going to show you the prompt on this toward the end of the video, you'll see this. I put it in there and it came out with a 9 by 16 dimension, even though I said use a 1080 by 1080. You'll notice back over in some of the others, I used that 1080 by 1080, and this one is a little bit different, but still, this is good. I think the way that it put it together, this could be used, showing me that the UI is your message, the Creative Conductor's secret weapon, stop AI, work slop, etc. So it's just giving us a different take on it. And the whole point on this is, you want to use more than one. I think this is a key. If you say, I'm only going to use one tool, I don't think you're going to be able to do as well. I find that sometimes ChatGPT does the best. Other times, Gemini using Nano Banana 2 does the best. And some other times, NotebookLM actually came out better, which by the way is interesting because NotebookLM is from Google and so is Gemini. So you'd think, at least I did initially, hey, they're going to be pretty much the same, right? They gave me completely different productions. And so by having the three of them that I can use, and I guess Grok would be another that I could, now I take the same prompt and run it through all of them until I get something that looks really good, according to my judgment. And again, I'm not the world's greatest graphics designer, but when I look at it, I go, oh, I like that. That tends to be kind of nice. So this one right here from Grok can do some good things. Here's one I think is very succinct. Stands out very well from ChatGPT. You'll see it says stand out in the world. You know, we got that, you be uniquely you, not AI work slop. Build trust and real connections. Share personal stories only you can tell and lead with heart and humanity. And then you see I put my URL down there. That's in the prompt itself, to be sure and go there, and that is clickable. So now, do you see what's happening with this? People are seeing it, they like it, and they know where to get other information. This is what you'll want to build into it when you start working with it and when you start doing these. Here's another one we did. This was in NotebookLM again. See down here in the bottom, you can see it's done by NotebookLM. By the way, they put that watermark in there, and I guess that's okay. They can do that. I would prefer not to have that. Of course, we can go over into Canva and use the tools to blank it out. I like the fact that ChatGPT does not put that in there. Gemini does put a little symbol of the star that they have, kind of a little glowing figure that they use for AI. So that's all right. This one came out real credible, very succinct, and it showed me, okay, essential tools I'm using for this on this application that I wrote about here, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gamma. Those are the three tools which could lean someone in to say, oh, he's using those three, I'm using those as well. I want to read the rest of this, or I want to watch this video. All of this is to help you that way. Now here's another one came in, I thought was pretty good, really good actually, with NotebookLM. You can see it's in there, hiding there on the corner. Did that, and it gave me some nice graphics, very professionally done, and can work very well about connection. This was from another email that I put together and showed folks how they can use that. And here's one that I did also with NotebookLM. Matter of fact, you can see the NotebookLM there, and I even put it up here at the top for you. I talked about Falcon mode, where you want to look at the big picture and then sometimes zoom in on it. That's all in my email that I send out, and people look at that, and this summed it up very quickly on what's there, what you're going to do. The Falcon is looking at it from the big picture. Then when the Falcon sees something going on down below that needs to pay attention to, it can zoom down to that. And I thought this was very clean, it was very short, and it works and does the job so that we can get the message across. However, I love this one, and this came in from ChatGPT. I would love to hear from you in the comments, wherever you're getting this. Let me know what you think about this. You know, think like a falcon, you can soar for the vision, you dive for details. I thought that was really good the way it did it. Then use AI tools wisely and switch as needed. So it's there, and then it put it in there. And also click terrybrock.com. So you've got a clickable link there for all this. And all of this is to say, think about how you can use this. what you can do with it, putting it in there, because this is a powerful way for people to get to know you and find out more about what you're doing. And one that I looked at from these right here, that I would say one of my favorites, was done by Gemini. Nano Banana 2 is where it tapped into it, and this got my vote for best production right here. 4 points that I made: run tiny experiments, get real feedback, embrace reality, and win faster. Those are the 3 things that I wanted there, with a clickable link in the lower left-hand corner, so that if people look at it and they think, hey, I want to get to know this person more, I want to find out more what he's doing, how he's doing it, this is how you can make it happen. This, as you understand, is a tool. Using infographics as a tool to build more business for you and to get it done. It has some great potential, and I encourage you to look into it, and that's what we're going to get into right now. So first off, I want to let you know, content creator to content creator, and really Creative Conductor to Creative Conductor, we're seeing a lot of power in infographics. There's a lot of capabilities there, and we're going to take a look here real quickly at how AI tools are making visual storytelling more dazzling than ever before. It's a visual communicator, and it's an AI-powered creation. This is about business growth and what you're going to be able to do with it. See, infographics work really well. Here's some of the science behind this. This blew me away when I saw it. 65% of people are seeing results with this because of visual retention, and people remember visuals info much more, the visual info much more when they only hear it, that's 10%, or read about it, 20%. You get 65% better visual retention. Also, you're going to get 75% more retention with the infographics, because they deliver 75% more retention than just plain text. So by having text there, you can do it. And by the way, how do we do this? Well, let me just tell you right now, right off the bat, what I do is I write my piece that I'm going to send out, the email, for instance, then I take the text of that and feed it into these particular LLMs. That's exactly how I do it. I put it in there and I do a copy and paste, move it in there, and then, or copy and paste it into the LLM, and it takes about a minute, 2, maybe 3 minutes or so to create it, and then it shows me that. What I'm doing is I'm running the same text by copying and pasting it through at least 3 different tools to see what it's like. I should say at least 2. I'll do it. Often I'll use ChatGPT, and I'll also use Gemini. NotebookLM is one I really like right now. NotebookLM gives me the ability to tap into that and to tailor it a little bit more, and I like that, because then once I've got it in there, hey, I can use that piece that's a mail sent out as an email in many other ways too. So it can create the audio there in NotebookLM. It can create a test that we could put in there, some quizzes with some simple choice. It can create a mind map and a lot more as well. We've got some videos that we put out on that. And you want to take a look at what can be done there and how it works and the kind of things that are available there. Also, 68K times. It's going for faster processing. That's right. It is amazing. 60,000 times faster. I know this sounds funny, but this is an MIT research project. The visuals process 60,000 times faster than text. Using an infographic is something you want to look into. This means that people are going to retain it, they're going to look at it better and stay in there, more likely to move them faster down the line of getting to know you and get involved with you purchasing. And get this, 82% comprehension boost. When you use picture and color infographics, like I just showed you before, it boosts attention span and your comprehension 82%. Pretty amazing. And also, for your engagement, your traffic, and your return on investment, that ROI, with dwell time up 62%, which by the way is what LinkedIn is looking for right now. They want dwell time. Well, now with this, you get it up 62% more dwell time. DC Thompson did a study on this. Data visualization raised dwell time from 115 seconds to 186, and it boosted article completion by 317%, adding a 20% ad revenue, approximately 20% ad revenue. This is powerful. Also, up 178% with inbound links. Blog posts with infographics earn 178% more inbound links, which is a major SEO ranking signal, and it increases the website traffic by up to 12%. That's pretty powerful. And 3 times more shares. By the way, if you're using LinkedIn, this is important. People who save it and then who share this. That's a key. And dwell time is a third one that LinkedIn is looking for right now. With an infographic added, you've got this extra little buddy there helping you out, making sure it's working. Because the infographics are shared 3 times more than any other content type. And yes, more than video. That's amazing to me, but it is. The tweets are visuals. They're 150% more likely to be retweeted when you're using X, formerly Twitter. This is powerful, and it's something you want to look into. And get this, 650% more engagements. Businesses who are using infographics see it up 650% higher engagements. LinkedIn posts with visuals, 98% more comments. This is something you want to look into. So let's take a look at them in action. With persuasion and conversions, presentations with visual aids are 43% more persuasive. Marketers rank visuals as top performers for qualified leads, and 46% cite them as their best lead gen asset. Do you get the idea? These visuals are important, and infographics are some of the best you can get because it packs a message in there. It gets people looking at it going, hey, I like that. I think I want to take a little bit more, pay more attention in that one. So this is what you can do. And also your session duration, very important to LinkedIn, is doubled. Infograms analysis, they're a study that does a lot of the infographics themselves. It's a tool that does that. Their analysis of 4,000 plus articles showed charts and infographics doubled session duration. That's strong. And drove significantly more comments and shares than YouTube videos. That's good. And, oh, here's what matters most. Sales impact. Colorful infographics can lift sales-related outcomes by up to 80% in specific context. This is according to Xerox studies and what they have done. While colored visuals boost attention span and comprehension by 82%. My friend, this is strong. And it's something you want to look into, of using infographics and using them with the tools, because it is so doggone easy to use now. It's amazing. This is something that we have got to start looking at even more than ever. And repurposing. We've talked about that a lot here at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. And amplify it. You create it once. You start with a video, a podcast, or report as your source material. Then you transform it. Use AI tools. Cast Magic and Taja are 2 of the best that we're using right now, and using these infographics give you the ability to take that infographic and put it here and here and here, many places, because there's going to be different kinds of people coming to the different platforms. And then you distribute it. Share it across Pinterest, LinkedIn. LinkedIn carousels are particularly big on this. Instagram and blog posts. And then you grow. You drive traffic back to your full assets, you improve the SEO, and you deepen the audience connection. All of this is important. Bottom line on that, repurposing one asset into infographics reduces production costs while amplifying every other format that you're already working to, that you've already created. A true force multiplier for multimedia creators. This is powerful. Something that you want to look into, and you want to see, okay, how can I use that? How can I take this and do even more? Well, what I want to do now, stay tuned, because I'm going to show you specifically screens that you can use, how you do it in the various products. Okay, let's start by going over into ChatGPT, and you can see the screen here. You've probably seen many times here, what can I help with, etc., like that. And right now I'm up here where I'm using extended thinking. I would recommend that you look into that. I like extended thinking for inventing the infographic. It gets a little more rich information, does a little bit better, but here's a key that you want to put in there, very important. Click on that plus sign that's over here, and when you click on that, you'll see it gives you some options here. These options are for what you're going to use with it, etc. And what you'll want to do is you want to look at this one where it says right here, create image. You want to click on that, create image, and then when you do that, look what happens here. It gives you the ability to see what's going on, and it shows some nice little pictures here that are available, shows what are there, the kind that you can use, etc. And so I'll use this, and then I paste in my prompt. And the prompt is saying to use this, and what it does, it really, when it is looking for the image, it's tapping over into Nano Banana 2. Nano Banana 2 is that powerful, incredibly wonderful, jaw-dropping tool that they have at Google that works within Gemini. By using this tool right here, you just switch over to it, put in your prompt, and it'll work for you real well. And you put your prompt in, of course, right here where it says describe or edit an image. You put it in there within ChatGPT, and you're going to have yourself some really good things happening. Now let's take a look at what you'll want to do in Gemini. And so you'll be able to use it. Here's the prompt that I use. This is one that works for me and what I need with my content creators, creative conductors, etc. You'll want to put in something for you. I do recommend the 1080 by 1080 as a dimension, which can work. And then of course you can put in your own URL if you'd like. But this is something that you can use as a model to get started. So here I am in Gemini right now, and you'll see where it's telling me, hi Terry, where should we start? Well, you can see there's a lot of possibilities here. What you want to do is you want to come over here to this plus sign. Where you have that plus sign, you'll see you can click on that, and you can then look at upload files if you want to put something in there like that, or bounce over to NotebookLM. That's one option as well. That's a good one. And even more now, you want to take a look at the tools where you can create an image. We'll click on Create Image, and you see it does something similar there, where it pops up the styles that you can see. You'll see all these are available, saying it's pick your image. You'll see the one that's there, and there's all kinds of possibilities. And you'll see right here, you can look at, you can describe your image that you want. This is where you punch in the prompt. You put that prompt in, and so what you're doing, again, this is where it becomes real easy. You're taking that one prompt. You'll put it into ChatGPT, put it into Gemini, and then I'd probably put it into NotebookLM as well. You might also want to try Grok. Just depends on what you're doing. I have found the different LLMs give me different answers at different times. It's not like, here's the one to use because it's always the best. We kind of want that. In our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs program, many people go, yeah, but what's the best one? Well, we've learned now there is not a best one. It's this one is good for sometimes this way, but sometimes we want to use this one, and maybe sometimes that one. And sometimes you just don't know. So by having the same prompt and you paste it into, copy it first, then paste it into each of them, and then you step back and look at it. It's going to take a little bit of time. Each one will take 2 to 3, maybe 4 minutes, depending on the complexity and what you want. But that's the way to make it happen. NotebookLM is a powerful little tool, and if you're not using that already, I encourage you to take a look at it, see what's available. They have a free version that is very, very nice, and it is just jaw-dropping amazing. But let's take a look at that right here. Now we're here in my NotebookLM, and I'm going to select the one right here that has the M dash. When I click on that, you'll see it takes me over there, and I see the M-Dash manifesto that's available, and it shows me what's there. This is something that I put in. What I did is I just took the text from an email that I had, and I put it in here into this, and I had the source that you can put in this section. It worked really, really well in NotebookLM. And I find when I did that, then you'll see over here on the right, it has all these options that are available. Now, we're not going to go into all of this on this particular video, but look at this. You can get an audio overview. You can get a slide deck. Let me get out of the way here. On that, the slide deck, you can discover video, have an overview of it in video. It's powerful. A mind map, oh my goodness. Tony Buzan, who created mind mapping, would be impressed with that. Video overview is there in the mind map. I love reports and things, but the one we're going to focus on right here is the infographic. And you'll see it's got a couple of infographics right here that it did for me. I actually did a couple of different times there with the, looking at the authentic connection and communication, and the other one here, connection, secret to effective content. I thought both of these were really good. And so I'm going to click on this right here. And when I do, that's going to bring it up on the screen, and you'll see, okay, it's slowly coming to life there. And there's the one I showed you before. There it is. This was created in NotebookLM. It puts it in there in a different style than we saw before. You'll see how it took the words of Brene Brown. Clear is kind, unclear is unkind, and it put it into a nice way to position it. I think this is really good. I like the way that it did it, and this gives us a lot of capability and possibilities for putting it together and making it happen. So this is something that I want you to think about. Think about ways that you can start using this and bring it to life. This is going to be able to be a very key factor. Not so much in you're going to put it in and immediately it gives you sales. No, it doesn't do that. Maybe it might, but can't make any promises. But it moves people much farther down the road quickly and more fast to make sure that they are seeing what you can do and how you can help them. So this is what it's all about in being a content creator and being a creative conductor, being able to use those. And this is something we talk about at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. We'd love to have you come over and visit us at starkravingentrepreneurs.com. Here's how you can get there, and we've got some goodies for you as well. Here is a tool that is free for you that shows you how to use many of these different tools, from Taja and Cast Magic, tools that we talk about and use and work with repurposing, as well as Gamma for creating the graphs, Perplexity. If you're kind of amazed or if you're kind of overwhelmed with all this, this is a tool that you could get because you can slowly, at your own steps, go through it and also share it with others. And there's no charge for it. It's just something so, hey, we get a chance to know you, you get a chance to know us, maybe we do something together in the future. That would be good. Well, think about this. This is a powerful tool using these infographics, and now it's better than ever. So jump over and see it. And we got another video for you right over here that's going to show you how some of these can work. I am looking forward to hearing from you. Please, however you're getting this, leave a message for us and let us know, what do you think of this and what do you think about ways that you can use it. I'm Terry Brock with Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, and I'll look forward to hearing from you.